Hello friends, good evening. In this video we'll discuss about Gann price and time squaring using Gann price and time cycles, how you can use them to capture some important trending moves into the market. So, if you are a swing trader, this technique will be very helpful. These kind of trade doesn't come so often, but as and when they come, you tend to get some very nice, decent moves in the market. So let's get it started. So what Gen used to tell was what has happened before will continue to happen in the future also. So what we have to observe is, this is a technique which can be applied on any instrument. So to get a time cycle, there are various ways to get time cycles, but this is one of the easiest way. No complication, no major strategies, nothing. What you have to find is a major high and low of any stock you are tracking. So I'm taking example of Nifty and Bank Nifty more. We can take one or two stocks because I'm not a SEBI registered. So, as per the SEBI rules, I can discuss index views, but stocks, it might create some problem. Anyways, I don't have any kind of paid services or subscription. So, but still to be on the cautious side. So we'll discuss one or two stocks, but again, these are the techniques, which I'm sharing from study purpose. And, you practice them and see whether you can use them in your trading or not. So like Nifty has made a top here on 1st December 2022, and then it started coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down. It made a bottom somewhere here, right? So, and this we have to see after these things have formed up. It's not like that on this day you should know, or even if you know on this day, you can easily capture the dates. So what you have to do is you open an Excel sheet and calculate. So I'll just put an Excel sheet here, right? And yeah, what I'm doing is this is the high. It made a high on 1st December 22. Just put the date in Excel 1/12/2022. Okay. Then it made a bottom. The price was rallying, 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 rallying. It made a bottom and 20th March 2023. So I just add here 20th/03/2023. Now calculate the difference between these two dates. So I'll 20th March minus 1st December. I'll get 109 days. So 109 days was this cycle of the market from this point to this point. Now what you have to do is very simple. Just press equal to at this date 20th March, because this was the bottom, with this 109 days. So this is time symmetry. So the last move took 109 days. So there is a probability, there is no certainty that it will happen. There is a probability that this from this day, if you add 109 days, you might get a turning point. And if there is a price levels also at this point, this is basically both price and time are matching, and we can see a nice move in the market. So let's see. So this I added 20th March to this date. I got a date 7th July 2023. Let's go and check what happened on 7th July 23. 7th July we had a very nice fall. So this is on the time cycle. Now whether this is a top of the market or not, I don't know. But there are two or three time cycles which are meeting. One was this astro time cycle where Mercury yard Venus. One was Bayer's rule, which says that major top and bottom can be formed on this day. And third is 72 days cycle, which again I've discussed in my last video. I'll again show you from any top or bottom, like calculate 72 bars. So this is exactly at the this was at the 72 days, right? So again these three things are meeting. So multiple time cycles are meeting. So I'm a bit cautious, like fresh long should be taken about this point only. See, like I told you in the last video also, it's all about narrative. Now narrative is, Indian story, strong days, that and all that stuff. I've heard, you know, more narrative than this in 2007, 2008 when markets were booming like anything. But at the end of the day, like I've told many times, markets, only one thing which matters in the market is liquidity. If liquidity is strong, even the a stock not having good fundamentals can run. If liquidity is not tight, even very good fundamental stocks cannot do anything, right? So uh, you know uh, from my experience of last many years in the market, one thing is certain: if liquidity is strong, the markets will rally. And there is no, if a market is trading at its all-time high, there is no limit to that. But if there is no liquidity, even the best to best stocks can, Tata Motors can even go in single digit because of lack of liquidity, right? And the narrative, right? So as a trader, our job is to follow the levels. So now we have found out that this is an important cycle. important date, 7 July and 6 July, 72 bars. So this is important. Second thing is to find the price levels. I use a simple tool, Gann, what we call as Gann circle levels. So we have our own proprietary indicators. I'll just apply that. Yeah, it's already here, bottom, top level. Uh, uh, so what I have to enter in here is a major low of the market. So this low was 16,828. You just put this enter value, it will automatically draw this line. See here, this line is exactly coming as 19,522.45. What is the high market has made? 19,523.60 in the opening. If I go to a 4-minute chart of the Nifty and show you, see here, exactly market open gap down, it came up, touched this level, and from there it just turned back, right? So this is how powerful it works, and these lines, these levels are decided well before. These are simple Gann levels. I mean, no rocket science, but yeah, we have just for our ease, we have created an indicator out of it, right? And anyone can do it. It's not like that. It's a very simple mathematical concept, right? So yeah, so now this is what we call as price and time squaring. Both are met. Now basically till 9,523 is not broken. There is no point of going long in the market. The first target will be around 19,246, then the second target can come on 18,971, so on and so forth. You can pause the video and note down these levels for Nifty. And again, it has formed an outside bar pattern, like I've discussed in my one of my previous analysis also. Generally tops are made either with a big gap down or with an outside bar, tops or bottom. See, this was the bottom with an outside bar, and with this expiries in place, like the expiry day can be controlled by the smart money, but eventually if times are confluencing, then market has to show its way, right? So this is how, this is one of the way. Let's take example of bank Nifty also. Now, like, this technique can be applied in various ways. So first let's go to bank Nifty. Now first I'll tell you again, the 72 days cycle again. So this was the bottom. You calculate 72 days. This was the day it made a top. Not a top, I don't know whether it is a top or not, but yes, it's look like a 72 bar, a perfect doji. See here, Nifty and bank Nifty both are different instrument, but see here, both are reacting to this 72 bar cycle, right? So 72 bar is there, and bank Nifty low was 38,613. I've already ended here. If I start this indicator, see here, price was again, this is what we call as price and time. Both price and time are matching together, right? And I'll show you about this. So Bank Nifty made a top on 14th December 2022, and it made a bottom on 16th March 23. So we'll just open our sheet. Yeah. So again, enter the date, 14 December 2022, and the bottom was on 20th March 2023. If you subtract these values, you get 96 days. Just add 96 to this, you get 24th. Am I doing everything right? Oh, sorry, it was on 16th March. 16th March. 92 days, we get a date of 16th June. Let's go and check what happened on 16th June. So this was 16th June. Nothing major happened. But again, to trade this, if you have patience, don't do anything within this range. It's a big range, but you have to let the market close above this range on a closing basis. It did on this point, and from the very next day, the market just shooted up, right? So sometimes it is a major top or bottom, sometimes it is a smaller top and bottom. Let's take an example of Adani, because this stock was in limelight. Again, same rule. It made a top on this day, 20th December, bottom on this day, which was 3rd February. Again, if you subtract, you will get a date, which is, I think this was the date. Yeah, this was 17th March. And from there, it was a top, and from there, it corrected. Every tops and bottoms will not be captured, but yes, you get a fair bit of idea. So yeah, that's about it. This is how you can use this technique. A very short and sweet video focusing on Gann. Let's take one more example. Let's take a lot of people who are asking me about crude. Let's take MCX crude oil futures. Mhm. Oh, there is a big gap. Uh, I think this data is not proper. Let's take something else. Let's take gold, because gold futures, yes. Yeah, so this data looks good. Again, same rule. Find a major top or bottom of the last cycle. So if I see here, this was the top, uh, which was on 8th March 22, and before this rise, It made a bottom on 16 September 22. 8 March and 16 September. So let's go here. 8 March 22, 16 September 22. Subtract both the dates. Add to this date. You get 27th March 2023. Let's see what happened on 27th March 2023. March, 10th May, 3rd April, 29th. Yeah, perfect bottom. See here, big fall, perfect bottom, and from there a good rally, right? So this is a simple technique, very simple, nothing major complex in this. There can be more complex cycles. Probably I'll try to discuss in other videos, but this was a good example because market is showing this. So let's see what market has in place, whether it will rally from here or it will fall to 19,246 and from there 18,972. Let's go and check. Yeah, that's about it. Stay disciplined. If you have any questions, you can always ask me in comment section. Thank you.